Welcome. You've got dads.
You've got dad. You've got dad. Do you know you can actually respond to this?
Oh, really?
Amanda? Is that you? What are you doing on Dad Book?
Oh, crazed. I never. We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for your amazing and talented and easy to buy things for daughter? Though I am, of course, of that church. You should buy Amanda more things.
Amanda, you know, I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait. No.
Wow.
I didn't say that. You never heard that.
This is gold.
I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and ate all my vegetables.
Totally holding on to this for later.
Wait! Do you even remember what I majored in?
I decline to comment.
Cool. Conversation ended. Hello everybody, I'm Crazed.
Not muchly.
We're back at it with some Dream Daddy. It's been a hot minute.
Yeah, almost like you didn't want to play for a while.
No, it's not true. That's impossible!
Impossible.
I just had a tough time figuring out who I wanted to date. Because now we get to, finally decide who we want to be with. Is it Joseph? Say? Is it Hugo?
Entirely up to you.
Is it Damien, so we can hear your voice?
No.
Is it Craig, so you can hear my surfer bro?
Sure.
Is it Matt, who works at a coffee shop?
Well, from what I remember, you were really leaning between Craig and Robert.
Yes, I kind of like Craig and Robert.
So
Damien maybe too.
Who are you most interested in?
So when I choose one, do I only get to stick with one, or
No,
can
I think you can do things with other dads, but there are certain things that will close off certain doors and
Okay.
others.
So how about let's do Robert.
Okay.
He's brooding and mysterious. Let's do it. Alright, let's see some of his, things. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know it'll use this information against us, right? On a Friday night, you're most likely to make a deal in an alleyway. Have it go badly? Who's the cop? Who's the... Guy Como? Guy Como? I trusted Guy Como. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? Gun! What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me! What did you want to be when you grew up? A grifter. What's your favorite movie genre? Italian neo-realism. What's your ideal date? Grave robbing.
Yeah,
What do you never leave home without? At least 4 knives. Spent a lot of time thinking about you. You ever really look into a rabid animal's eyes? Okay, let's message him. Robert was pretty nice. A little odd, but nice and ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I type out a message to him on Dad Book. Hey Robert, good seeing you again at the cookout. Want to grab a drink? I sit there for a couple seconds, hoping he'll message me back. Hey! It says that he read my message. I anxiously wait for a response. Twiddle my thumbs. Watch cat videos on the internet. That's a rabbit hole. Because when you just watch a cat video, you also get into how to cook a lasagna, watch giraffes.
Are you speaking from experience?
I'm speaking from experience and from the heart. Because once you go down one video, you go down several more. Let's do the cat video. I start down a rabbit... See? A rabbit hole of cat videos, and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. I didn't realize how long I've been doing this, but by the time I watch maybe my 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. I jump back over to Dad Book to see if he's responded yet. Nothing. Well, I guess the guy's busy. Might as well make the best of my day. I get up, walk to the living room, then sit down and turn on the TV. What do I do for a living?
I don't know.
Food channel, game show. Ooh.
Maybe you have the week off or something because you need.
I guess so. Alright, what are we doing? What are we watching, honey? Give me something.
History.
Ooh, Naked and Afraid. Catching the Deadliest Ancient Aliens is on.
No.
That combination is weird.
That's amazing.
Have you ever seen Naked and Afraid?
No, the concept disturbed me.
Where they just pluck two people naked, they throw them, and you only get one item. You can request one item on like...
What's the strangest item ever requested on that show?
I don't know, I'd have to look it up. But, you know, you can request anything. You can even request pants.
Really?
Yeah, if you want. But usually I would imagine people would like get like a lighter or something.
Or rope.
Or rope, yeah, rope. Anyway, I'm so cold. I'm so scared. At this rate, I don't think we're gonna catch these aliens by day 50. I'm having trouble following this. Ancient astronaut theorists predict that being naked makes you 10 times more likely to find the ancient aliens. Some suggest that aliens are fascinated with the human physique, most notably the butt.
Really? Oh, for probing, got it.
Okay, I'm back in. I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around the house. My stomach grumbles. Grumble? Grumble?
Yeah, the grumbles.
Yeah. Time for lunch. Huh. Well, I guess it's time for the old chef syndrome to cook a gourmet delicacy. Let's do it. Did you see I just like kind of slid back? I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door.
The scissors just hanging there?
Yeah, they're just hanging on the on the wall right over there.
That seems safe.
Yeah, especially just close them. Just close them. Should I make a sandwich? Microwave some egg. I have never microwaved eggs.
Really?
No, yeah, I've never microwaved eggs. Have you microwaved eggs for us?
You know what? When we were living at the last place, I would make our scrambled eggs in the microwave.
For our ramen and stuff?
No, I mean, I made you.
I can't recall. Okay, I guess I've had microwave. Then I guess I've had microwave with some.
Well, you got to do it not in the shell.
Well, I would imagine it would explode.
Yes.
All right. What is mustard jar?
Ew, no. Make a sandwich.
I make a sandwich in its entirety while standing there. Who needs plates? The sandwich. I have lost art. I admire my work for a second before I clumsily drop the entire thing on the floor. No! I look around and remember that Amanda's not home. This is still good. 5-second roll, right?
Nice.
I reassemble my sandwich, peeling pickles off the floor and putting them back where they belong. In my mouth! Wait, I'm a wreck. I finish my snack and walk. Aren't we supposed to be dating Robert right now?
Try another day.
I finish my snack and walk around the house some more. Bored. When's Amanda coming home? Oh, I just remembered something. When we were packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off a door. It would really bring the living room together. I wonder where I put that. I spent a couple minutes poking around the new place until I find it. After installing it above one of the doors in the living room, I'm ready to dunk. Come on and slam. And welcome to the jam. I take a leap from the free throw line and rocket that sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild.
Okay.
I put in crowd. Thank you, you're too kind. Too kind. And welcome to the jam! I pull up from the three-point line, breaking ankles and sinking a fadeaway. And I forgot the rest of the words to this song. Wait, no, let me do that again. And I forgot the rest of the words to this song. No look behind the back hook shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something, Space Jam!
Dad?
Turn around to see Amanda standing in the doorway. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. It looks like she's been crying, or she's high. Or she's tired. Okay.
All three.
Hey, Amanda Panda, you alright?
I'm fine. What are you doing?
I, found the hoop and I'm taking it to the hole.
Pass me the rock.
Laser the ball to Amanda. Granny tossed that apple. Put up a brick. I like Granny tossed that apple. I lead the league in blocks. Set the record for rebounds in my rookie year. Think you can handle this?
What's a rebound?
Oh, when someone misses a shot and the other player tries to retrieve it, that's a...
Just kidding.
Amanda zigzags past me and tips a layup into the hoop.
Art of war, bitches.
Amanda! Language.
Sun Tzu didn't care about language. Did I say that right?
Yeah, Sun Tzu. I would argue that Sun Tzu cared very much about language, so once you write something as timeless as the art of war, then you're allowed to swear. Amanda sticks out her tongue and dunks for another 2 points. Seriously though, are you okay? You look like you've been crying.
Oh, dude, I'm cool. I just saw, like, this really cute dog on the way home, and it let me pet its belly. I couldn't contain my emotions.
My emotions! Are you sure? That's all you're upset about? You have to tell me what's actually wrong. Tell me more about this dog. Should I pry, or should I just go to the dog? Dog.
Gladly. She was a little French bulldog named Jacqueline, and her tongue was permanently stuck out of her mouth. She had a little sweater on.
Wow, I probably also would have cried if I got to pet her.
She was so excited for tummy rubs. Oh no, I'm tearing up just thinking about it.
Oh yeah, she's crying. It looks like she is about to cry again. But seriously, change the subject. I feel like every time I pry with her, she doesn't want to talk about stuff. So
What's a teenage child?
yeah, change the subject. Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Maybe you should be less concerned with my face and more concerned with the full court press.
Amanda and I played ball for a little longer, then we cooked dinner together. We managed to not almost burn down the house this time. Afterward, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped Toddler Tournament. What the flip?
What you have in front of you is a molecular deconstructed sweet potato with the brown sugar demi-glaze with creme fraiche, of course.
This is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately bursts into tears.
Are we bad people for watching this?
Yes. Just then, my computer dings. Huh, what's that?
Oh, you probably just got a message.
Amanda and I walk over to the computer and check Dad Book. It's a message from Robert! You up? What are you doing? What does that mean?
What you doing?
What am I doing?
You're just chilling.
I'm just chilling. I'm watching television with my daughter, just working on my motorcycle.
Just chilling.
I type back, just chilling. Amanda deletes the G and hits send.
Just chilling. It'll make you look cooler.
A couple moments pass by, another message pops up.
Alright.
Wanna grab a drink?
Hey, that means he wants to hang out!
I know what that means, Amanda. But it's kinda late.
Come on, Pops, live a little.
I am living with ice cream and traumatized toddlers.
Well, it's your life, but I think you'd have a lot of fun tonight. You are trying to get to know the neighbors better, aren't you?
Ugh, fine. Type back a message to Robert asking him for details, and he tells me to meet him at Jim and Kim's. Well, don't wait up for me.
I never do.
I throw on a nice jacket and run out the door. It's only a short walk to Jim and Kim's, and it's a beautiful night. I walk into the bar and see the unusual crowd of barflies.
Usual.
The strange and unusual crowd of
Why are
barflies.
you reading unusual?
Drinking beer and watching sports. I spot Robert at the back of the bar and wave hi as I walk over. Hey man, how's it going? Hey buddy.
Hey.
Ahoy there, Skipper.
Robert and Mary are here. Uh-oh. I brought Mary along. Figured we needed a drinking buddy. Aw man, I was excited to get to know Robert a little better. Now I have to deal with this weird married lady making passes at me.
Don't look so scared, kiddo. We're just having a drink.
Yeah, speaking of which, I think it's time for the first round. What are you having? Beer, something tropical, whiskey, straight up. I wanna
I
appease
think
Robert.
either the top or the bottom one would be good.
He's a top and a bottom? Got it. Dad after my own heart, huh? Robert orders 3 shots of whiskey and passes them between us. Well, this wasn't how I expected my night to be going.
Here's to bad decisions and relaxed moral values, fellas.
What have I gotten myself into? Was this because I actually, like, chatted with her?
No,
I just hear?
No, actually.
We all knock back the shots. I almost choke on the whiskey as it burns down my throat. That would be me. Holy hell, that was a kick. I look over at Robert and Mary, who seems like old pros at this. Robert grabs his jacket and throws it on. Let's get marching. What? The night's young, Chief. Come on, we're bar hopping. Oh, alright.
I like how sort of proper you sound.
Me?
Yeah.
What, with Robert or me?
That's your character.
My character?
Yeah.
We leave the bar and straight... Well, I am a dad.
You are a dad, yes.
We leave... only virtually, guys.
Yeah.
We leave the bar and start walking down the street. I still don't know this area of town very well, so I just follow Robert. So where are we headed? Irish. We're drinking. It's an Irish pub. A good pun is the whiskey to my heart.
Puns are the lowest form of humor, crazed. Try harder.
We're all dads here. Actually, is Robert considered a dad?
Yeah, he's a dad.
He is a child?
I believe so.
Ouch. Am I going to be the butt of all the joke, of the joke all night? Of the joke? Jesus, Mary, put your fangs away for a second. We walk into Irish We're drinking. The bar is pretty much the same as Jim and Kim's, except for the old-timey Irish memorabilia on the wall. Next round, what are you having? Whiskey hasn't failed me yet. Beer might be good. Do they make fruity Irish cocktails? I'll just do whiskey so I can keep having Robert like me. Let's do it. Oh, Robert orders 3 more glasses of whiskey, and we post up in a garish green booth. Mary slides in and sidles.
I don't know.
Up next to Robert, which makes me breathe a sigh of relief. Let's sip this one, why don't we?
Hey.
Suit yourself.
Mary immediately downs her shot in one gulp and burps loudly.
Hey.
That'll put hair on your chest.
You are truly the paragon of grace and beauty. Mary grabs my drink and sips on it. Hey!
Crazed, be a dear and get us another round, will ya?
I don't know how to process this evening at all. I get up and order another round of drinks from the bartender. As I head back, I see Mary and Robert having a lively conversation. Robert roars with laughter. I don't think I've ever seen this guy smile, let alone laugh. I take a seat across the booth from them and pass out the drinks.
So Edith's kid snuck some hot brownies onto the table at the last bake sale, right? And I spot that little hemp sweatshirted gremlin in the act, so I go up to Edith with the baggie, and I'm about to tell her when all of a sudden she just freaks out at me. You're ruining the bake sale, she says. I should have been PTA president. Your roots are bad and blah blah blah. Sorry, I was trying to see if I read that correctly.
So what'd you do?
I told her to have a brownie and that everything was gonna be fine.
They both erupt in laughter. I politely follow along with the story.
She ate 3.
More laughter. Okay, that was actually pretty funny.
She called the cops and told them that time had stopped.
Mary looks directly at me.
Do you smoke weed?
What?
You know, the devil's lettuce.
I
have 2 big fat blunts in my purse right now. One ablaze.
What? No, I'm a law-abiding citizen. You with the feds? You gotta ask them, you know? God, I don't know if Robert's gonna like it or not, or... I don't think he partakes. I haven't seen him smoke yet. You with the feds? I worked hard for what I have, and no 2-bit corner boy is gonna drop the dime on me. So you take what you're pushing somewhere else, and I'll keep running my business the way I want it to run.
What?
Remember, you come at the king, you best not miss.
Jesus, kid, dial it back.
Robert giggles helplessly.
Yes,
Yes!
good choice.
I did it! We don't have a guide. I'm just guessing how Robert works.
Ah.
I'm just kidding, cowboy.
Lay off the kid, Mary. He may not be used to your brand of humor.
Fine, fine.
We just sit around and sip our drinks, people watching and cracking jokes. After a little bit of time, I begin to warm up to Mary. Her jokes become much funnier and much less scary.
I'm good.
But it seems like she's not going anywhere anytime soon. I just wanted some time with Robert. Wonder if I can get her to... Oh, I know, I don't know why she's butting in. She's the third wheel here. Or am I the third wheel? I wonder if I can get her to leave somehow. Isn't Joseph wondering where you are? Lots of eligible bachelors around here, huh? Could you get the next round? Ooh, okay. I wonder if I could tell her to get the next round, and then maybe I can ask Robert if we can scram. I'm gonna do that.
You trying to ditch me, pal?
No.
Because if you're trying to ditch me, you can just tell me to scram. No, it's fine. Crazed wants alone time with his new best buddy, Robert.
How did she figure it out?
It's too scary. Read you loud and clear. The wingman breaks formation to pursue their prey. Now, if you fellows will excuse me, Mary needs to sink her teeth into a helpless boy.
Go with God. Nice seeing you.
Deuces, nerds.
Mary gets up and saunters over to a young-looking guy at the bar. I probably should have just said the young bachelor thing, you know?
Maybe so.
She grows on you. Does she, though? I feel like she's kind of she kind of delights in making men suffer. Well, she does. But what about her and Joseph? What about him? You know, they're married, and she definitely tried to get in my pants the other night, and I gestured to her across the bar where she's making a goo-goo eyes at the young guy from before. He looks like he's being held hostage. Oh, that's just the thing she does. She's harmless. Tell that to the boy she's hanging off of. Poor kid looks like he's seen war. Robert lets out a hearty laugh. Hey, I got him to laugh. Aw, man, you know I pegged you for one of those straight-laced types. Oh, don't worry, I got pretty wild back in my day. Still, got a little wild in you. You know it. There's so much wild in me. I have a child I need to care for! There's so much wild in me. I get so wild, I've got, a whole safari in here. Just really wild all the time.
Should've just said you knew it.
Oh no! He hated that! Robert orders a couple more rounds of shots. I gulp. What am I getting myself into? Think you could go shot for shot? There's only one way to look cool here. I grab the shot closest to me and down it. Robert looks impressed. He takes a shot and knocks it back. That's one. So... what do I even talk about? He's so cool and he's probably hates small talk. So how are things? I hate small talk. Okay. Too many people. And this isn't necessarily you, but too many people think that they have to fill the dead air with noise. Personally, I think they're afraid of the silence. Or they're afraid of what the other person is going to think of the silence. If you want some unsolicited advice, just learn to be comfortable with silence. Nothing wrong with two people sitting in silence and drinking whiskey. Oh, all right. Robert and I sit in silence and drink whiskey. I take in the rest of the bar. Patrons laughing, playing darts, spilling beer. Mary giving the hard sell to that young man. The young man pretending he got a phone call from one of his friends. Maybe silence is nice sometimes. So you ever kill a man? I choke on my drink. Excuse me? You know, watch the life drain from someone's eyes. It's not just their life, you know. It's their hopes and dreams draining away. Every morning and memory and experience they've ever had. Gone. Did we choose the right dad?
I'm leaving that up to you.
No. Great. Me neither. Robert knocks... really knows how to set the mood. Robert knocks back his shot and motions for me to do the same. I reciprocate. I'm just messing with you. Relax. I laugh nervously. Or am I? I laugh nervously again. We sip more whiskey and people watch some more. Mary has her sights set on another man after the other one excused himself to the bathroom and, I assumed, crawled out the window? Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. You betcha. Robert gets up of the booth shouldering his jacket. Let's roll. Sorry, whiskey, inside voices.
Hey.
Let's roll. Wait, what about Mary? Brother, Mary's gonna be just fine. I look over at Mary, who's lying on the bar in front of some poor sap. She's singing happy birthday to him while he insists that it's not his birthday.
Wow.
Good for her. Make our way out of the bar and back onto the street. I'm trying my hardest not to stumble, but man, that sidewalk is just coming right at me. I hope Robert doesn't notice me tripping over my own feet like this the first time I've ever been drunk. Where to? You'll see. Oh no, where are we going? Follow Robert through the street lamp spotlights until we eventually arrive at a run-down strip mall. There's a beauty salon, a sex shop, a computer repair store that looks like it's been closed for 10 years, and finally, a liquor store. Wait here. I'll be right back. After a minute, Robert returns with 2 wine bottles in brown paper bags. He hands one to me. Cheers. He sits on the curb and drinks. He motions me to do the same. This is really not where I expected the night to go. I take a sip. White
Zinfandel.
White Zinfandel? What? Nothing. I just wasn't expecting. It is delicious, fruity, and refreshing. Don't judge me. I start to say something. Think of his lecture about valuing silence earlier and stop. I sip on my wine and watch cars drive by. Let's throw rocks at shit. What? Robert suddenly hurls a rock at a stop sign. The ding echoes through the empty parking lot. That felt good. He presses a stone into my free hand. Now you try. I don't know. With feeling. I look at the rock with feeling. I look at the rock in my hand and look at the stop sign. Back at the rock, back at the stop sign. I know what has to be done. I got a problem with authority. I'm sorry. This one's for you, Pappy. I have an unresolved resentment towards my father, and I'm going to express it through property damage! That was good. I hurl the rock at the sign. It sails over the stop sign right into the window of a parked car, leaving a crack. Dude, run. I leap up and dart into the nearest alley. Wine in hand, I can hear Robert's footsteps behind me. After I'm sure I'm far enough away from the cracked window that I am no longer culpable from this for this heinous crime, I stop to catch my breath. Maybe we strike rock throwing from the to-do list. Agreed. Suddenly, my stomach growls. Oh man, I am starving. Let's get pizza. I can't argue with that. Where's good around here? Actually, I don't even care if it's good. It just needs to be edible in my mouth in the next 5 minutes. I know just the place. I follow Robert through a maze of alleys and side streets until we eventually end up in front of a tiny hole-in-the-wall pizza joint. The bright red neon sign reads, Piece a pizza. Piece a pizza.
Piece of pizza.
Ta-da! I can see a few exhausted-looking workers behind the counter tossing dough and pulling piping hot pizzas right out the stone ovens. My stomach rumbles again. We go up to the counter and get ready to order. Can I get 2 slices of Hawaiian pizza? Oh wait, crazed. You're cool with pineapple on your pizza, right? Of course. Oh my god, I love him so much. We wait for a minute for our pizza to come out of the oven. I'm practically drooling at the smell. The cashier hands us each a giant slice on a paper plate, so saturated with grease that I'm worried it will fall apart. We take our pizzas outside and wandering through the alleyway as we eat. I love pineapple on pizza.
It's good.
You can hate us all you want, guys.
You don't have to like it.
You don't have to like it. You're entitled to your own opinion. And pineapple is ours. Anyway, I take a bite. It's absolutely delicious. Pineapple is truly the best pizza topping. Mwah! Spoken right out of my mouth.
Well with cheese.
You said it. He's my dream guy. Man, I feel way
Make
better.
it work with him.
I'm going to. I don't care. It's ride or die now. You and me both. We hear noise coming out of a slightly ajar door in the alleyway. Robert looks at me excitedly. Got any more of that wild in ya? You betcha. I'm so tired, but I love my daughter and I should go home to make sure that she's alright. You betcha. You know what? We're already into the night. Good on ya. Yes.
So many eggplants.
Robert and I slide the door open and peek inside. It's completely dark except for some flickering light. We slowly creep forward, cautiously not to be heard or seen. Shh. Don't shush me so loud. Shh. We come to the end of the hallway and find ourselves standing in front of a movie screen. Oh, this suddenly makes sense. Did we really just sneak into the movie theater like a couple of teenagers? No talking during the movie. We look into the audience and are surprised to find that it's almost completely empty, save for a row of few teenagers in front. They look annoyed when they noticed us. Robert starts making his way to the very back of the theater and I follow him. We settle in with our wines and try to make sense of this movie. It's a romantic comedy, I think. A young man is frantically trying to get through New York to find a woman that he finally realizes he's in love with. Kiss already! There's nobody to kiss yet. You want him to kiss the taxi driver? Hell yeah. The kids down at the way notice us heckling. One of them speaks up. Hey man, keep it down. Oh damn, that's Ernest Hemingway, Hugo's kid. Ernest? Hey Ernest, I know you, it's me, your neighbor, hi. Ernest turns back around, embarrassed. I turn back to Robert. He kiss anyone yet? Turns out that yes, he did kiss someone. He made his way out to a tiny island near New York to profess his love for a woman who, for some reason, he knew would be there. She tells him that they hit the jackpot. He said that they had, but I think there was some subtext I'm missing there. Boo! Love is dead. Shut up, it's beautiful. No, you shut up. Ernest grumbles. Grumbles? The credits start to roll. I stand up. Robert immediately pulls me back down. Hundreds of people worked very hard to make this film happen, and you're going to sit here and appreciate them.
Yeah, stay for the credits.
Okay. Look at that. Elizabeth Shelton. She worked really hard. I bet she did lots of good, wardrobe design. Thank you, Elizabeth Shelton, for this beautiful film-going experience. And Peter Anders, catering. Fed a bunch of those people so they could have the energy to do their jobs. What a guy. We let the credits roll while Robert individually thanks every member of the crew. Once it's finally over and he makes sure no animals were harmed in the making of this film, we leave the movie theater. I love this guy. We stumble into the theater parking lot, polishing off the rest of our wine. Hey, assholes! Out of nowhere, a rock flies through the air and hits me on the knee. My knee! What the hell? Ernest Hemingway and his friends stand in the alleyway blocking our exit. Oh, what do you guys want? Why'd you go and throw a rock at my knee?
I'm telling your dad.
This is my good knee. My orthopedist is gonna be pissed. Ernest tosses another rock up and down in down his hand. What's wrong with this kid? You ruined my theater-going experience. Now you have to pay. Oh, well, I don't have any cash on me right now, and, movies got really expensive. Ernest hucks another rock at my other knee. I'm able to jump out of the way, but I didn't properly stretch before physical activity, and I'm probably going to feel super sore in the morning. We ruined it for you? That movie was pretty crappy in the first place. Hey, you take that back. That was a beautiful love story with really genuine acting. You call that good acting? What classist mainstream slop have you been served your entire life? What? Have you ever seen any Michelle Powell? A Matter of Life and Death, 1946? Easily the toughest 5 minutes of love you'll ever witness. Listen, man. No, you listen. That popcorn-ass drivel that the mass media is shoving down your throat will only make you dumber and sadder. You, of all people, should strive for a higher standard in the art you consume. Your name is Ernest Hemingway, for Christ's sake. Oh no, now you've done it. Oh wait, no, that's his friends. Ernest rushes Robert, screaming like a banshee. I dive between Ernest and Robert, trying to stop the kid. He lunges forward, kicking me as hard as he can in the knee. Fuck my knee!
Excuse me?
Robert gets in between Ernest and myself. It's as if he's seeing red. Fuck, my fucking knee hurts. Alright, buddy. Talk like punk, get hit like punk. Robert squares up into a boxer stance. Queensbury rules. 3 minute rounds with 1 minute rest in between. No low blows, fish hooks, J grabs, or high blows. What? And don't even think about pulling a legal turnstile. That's an automatic deduction of 3 points. You'll have to designate a second if you're unable to fulfill your role as a main duelist. One of your friends over there looks like he's enough youthful vivacity to handle it. Hey man, I don't want to get dragged into this. That movie sucked. It's too late. You two are blood bound. If he dies, you die. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Talk to Queensbury. Or Bury. We're just gonna go. Ernest and his friends warily back away. Robert calls after them. The Queensbury Association will hear about this and consume better content. Once the teens are safely out of earshot, Robert turns to me. Were you about to actually fight that kid? Are you kidding me? I would never hit a child. That would be despicable. You throw the rules at him, though? They always bolt. Nobody wants Queensbury sanctioned throwdown. But full disclosure, I made half of that up. Wow. See, you don't even have to know the rules. You just make them up. Come on, let's get out of here. I love Robert. Robert and I cool down a bit as we walk back to the neighborhood. I'm so sorry. I get really into the art of filmmaking when I drink. It's okay. I think it's cool how much you like movies. To be honest, I don't know a lot about them myself. Buddy, I got so much to show you. You ever seen any Sam Fuller? I haven't. Fuller is cash. Thanks for defending my honor. Thanks for the dinner and movie. Thanks for the adventure.
What do you think?
The adventure. Adventure is all I got, buddy. Robert throws an arm around my shoulder and we drunkenly belt out tunes all the way back. We finally get to his doorstep. That was an interesting night. I liked it. A smile forms on his cheeks. A rare sight.
Oh boy.
Let's hang again soon, yeah? Yeah. I lingered there for a second, swaying drunkenly into the night breeze. Robert claps me on the shoulder. Night, bud. Robert heads back inside and I stumble my way back home. What a night. That was a night.
That was a night.
Whew. Date complete! What do we get? What do we get? Oh, that's a lot of daddy points.
Damn.
Oh, that's a lot of daddy points. S rank! Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I did good. I did super good. That was good.
That was good.
That's a lot of daddy points. Okay. We're going to have to stop here for this episode.
Sounds good.
I loved everything about that adventure with Robert. That was so good. I think I'm going to go with Robert.
Alright. Think you found your winner.
I think I have. We're going to have to leave it here for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, please leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And comment below what your favorite daddy is.
Or what your favorite part of the date with Robert was in this particular.
Was it pineapple pizza?
Or was it crime?
Nothing but crime.
Yeah, let us know.
Until then, I'm crazed.
And I'm Witchley. Grumble on.